Okay, so
All right.
today we're going to be going over the agent resources page. So how we get there, we go to www.mysignaturerealestate.net. And it's very important that you do the .net, not .com. It's one of those that it really does matter.
Okay.
So once you get here, I would highly recommend bookmarking it. So you can hit the little star and it's going to say bookmark added. And you can put it on your bookmark bar in your other bookmarks or choose another folder. But I would just put it here, hit done. And now when you open a new tab, it's going to be right here on your bookmark bar.
Okay.
So that way you can just click that and quickly get to it because there's tons of great information on here. So we're going to go page by page and see what's all on here. So this is our home page. Along the bottom, it's going to give the hashtags that we use here at Signature.
Okay.
So we're going to start with the first tab here, and it's Signature Staff Roster. So when we click on that, voila, we get all of the staff along with their title. For the brokers, it's going to give their license number and their expiration date,
Great.
their phone number, and their email addresses. So you can email everybody right from here just by clicking on that.
Okay.
It's going to give all the offices, brokers, and then we come down and then we get the office managers and Monica. And again, same thing. It's going to give our phone number with our extensions, which office we're at, and each of our email addresses. We scroll down a little farther, we're going to get the address for all of our offices here in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Click it, it will go right into maps for you, so then you can map wherever you're at. But so it's got each office, its address, and then the phone numbers. We scroll down a little bit lower, we see the list of franchise offices. So this is where we actually have other signatures. So we've got one in Marietta, California, Hilton Head, South Carolina, Simpsonville, South Carolina, which right now is just a virtual office, Utah, Alaska, and Florida. So some really good information. This is the page that I probably use the most.
Uh-huh.
I'm frequently needing the other offices' addresses, as I'm even still learning Southwest's address. So, and then also pulling up broker license numbers and expiration dates. So
That's good to know. I was looking for that the other day.
yep,
So that's good.
it's right here.
All right.
Next tab's going to be logos. So when we click on that, these are all of the approved logos that you can use. We have some of them as a Word doc or as a PDF. And then what you're really going to want to use more is either the JPEG or the PNG. We've got the solid gray, the gray with the maroon, the black box with the white inside. And then we've even got the realtor logo, the fair housing logo, signature difference, and then the equal or the fair housing, realtor, and MLS all in one. So to use these, you'll just click on it, right click, and then do save image as. And then I usually save it. So this I would do black background. And then I usually save them right to my desktop just because they're easier to find.
Uh-huh.
And then hit save. And then you've got it easy. I can find where it, oh, right over here. And then you can drop it in wherever you need.
Okay.
So when it's the PNG or the JPEG, it's easier to size than if it's the Word doc. PDF, you're not going to be able to change the size because it's a PDF. So, but that's all of our approved signature or logos.
Okay.
Okay, the next one up here is going to be business cards. So if we click on business cards, this is going to show you all of the approved business card styles that you can use. And then if we come down here, it has who our approved vendors are. And you can just click on their address, their web address, or you can call them. So if you order business cards not from these approved vendors, they do have to be approved by your broker. Okay. If you order either from Rapid Color or House of Magnet, they do not have to be approved. They're already pre-approved for these styles. And
Okay.
it's totally up to you which style you're comfortable using. So, and again, these are the two. And if you click on each of them, it seemed like House of Magnets had it was a little bit different than Rapid Colors. So I would, if you're looking to order, I'd have you look at both of them just to see which ones you like better.
Okay. When we had a meeting at Green Valley, since I'm the only one, I'll just throw out some questions. When we had a meeting at Green Valley, they mentioned another card, and I had 1,000 cards made from the other place. So how do I get them? How do I get them approved now that I have them?
Why don't you email that to me and I'll forward it to Monica.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll copy front and back and then email it to you.
Perfect. And then whoever the vendor was that you used to and their information.
Yeah, I can't remember now, but okay, I will.
Perfect. Okay, then we're going to go up to the next tab and it's going to be sign templates. These are our open house and for sale signs. Again, these are going to be the ones that are already approved. So if you use these approved vendors, and we have 4 for the signs. If you use any of these approved vendors, you don't have to get your sign pre-approved. Okay? You can just walk into House of Signs and say, I want some for sale signs. They'll bring out the binder that has the approved ones, and then you'll just choose which color scheme you like the best. So we've got the maroon, gray, and the black, or the maroon, white, and black. The open house signs, they're directional. And just so you know, at the Green Valley office, there are open house signs that you can check out. It just won't have your name and phone number. But if you're not wanting, to get open house signs right away, you can check those out from Aaliyah over at Green Valley.
Okay. And when I get a listing, because I don't have a listing right now, will any of these 4 brokers, or sign places, will they put my sign in the ground or on a post?
I don't believe they will. I believe this is where you order them from.
Okay.
And I know a couple of people have asked that question on Agents of Signature on the Facebook page on who they use. So I would reference you to that on the sign companies that they use.
Okay.
So, okay. I mean, you could maybe ask at these places, but I'm pretty sure they don't actually hang them, but I'm not 100% certain.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, our next one that we're going to go to is going to be agent technology. So this is going to give you your login for how you get into SkySlope. It tells you about our Agents of Signature, our private Facebook page. You can't actually access it because you do have to be invited in. So if you are not currently on our Facebook page, Agents of Signature, please do reach out to your office manager so we can get you on there. Same with the signature website. So you will have your own website. And again, if you don't, make sure you do contact your office manager. And then your MLS login is down here also, and that'll take you to how to get on to Dalbar. Because I know sometimes we forget. Ooh, we're gonna have her
Yeah, you have to read.
update, yep. So, because they did change that. So I'm gonna make a note.
I'm surprised not more people went on this. This is good information.
It is, but we're recording it, so it'll be
Oh.
out there.
Okay.
So, okay, so our next one, calendar of events. And I'm so excited because we actually have a calendar this month. We haven't had a calendar since March. And we all know how that calendar went. So, so this is our calendar for this month. It is also emailed out to everybody. If you didn't get it emailed, reach out to your office manager to make sure you're on our email list. This is also going to give us our virtual office hours, the days and times, although it doesn't look like this one's been updated because I believe it now starts at 10:30. But it also gives you the Zoom link, so you can just click right here and it'll take you right to that meeting. And then every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 9 is the scripts and objectives. And again, you can just click this link right here and it'll take you right to it. This one does have a password, which is signature.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we haven't quite updated our market update yet. Vandana usually updates that for us. But these are great to share on Facebook, and I see a lot of agents have been sharing these because it is good news. You know, we've got a lot of up arrows, and that's good. So our weekly schedule is here, and they've been really good about updating. So if you don't want to look at the whole big calendar, you can just say, okay, what exactly do we have this week? And it's going to give you. And then, of course, every Friday at 5 o'clock, we're still having our virtual happy hour. And hopefully soon we're going to have a real one.
Okay.
And then we have the board of directors applications. So if you're wanting to get on the board of directors for LVR, that's where you'll do that right there. If we come down, we have the open house directives that have been put out for COVID. We have the memos that have come out from our office staff on COVID. And then we even have farther down, we have some YouTube videos that you have access to, Weekender, just different things, the latest signature buzz, sales meeting. So lots of good videos on here to access also. If we come farther down, we have a SkySlope listing transaction webinar. You can click on a Did you sign webinar. You can click right on that and it'll take you right to the webinar for that training. And then also a simplest webinar. Again, just click that link and it'll take you right to that webinar. And you can watch it if you have any questions on your simplest, Did you sign, or SkySlope. So a lot of great information on this calendar page. Okay, so then we're going to go up to our next one, licensing. So this is going to be where you're going to go if you're needing to update any of your licenses. Green Valley doesn't need to worry about a city license because it's all done through the brokerage, but you will need your Nevada state business license. So if you're coming close to time to renewing that, you can just click this and it's going to take you right to what you need to do. Clark County is for anybody whose license hangs here in the Southwest office. This is where you're going to click and it's going to take you. And then up here is for any of the Summerlin agents, and it looks like it still says Summerlin Southwest, but it's not Southwest, it's only the Summerlin office. You're going to go to the city of Las Vegas to have your city license. Remember, you need a city and you need the state. But again, Green Valley, you don't have to worry about your city one. MLS transaction desk, this here will take you to that login. And then the Nevada Association of Realtors takes you to that login there too. So a few things on there. Oh, and then of course the real estate division. If you need to do anything with the division, there's their login right there. Okay, next one's going to be for name badges. And this is the different badges. And again, our approved vendor. If you use this approved vendor, it doesn't have to be pre-approved. If it's a different vendor, it does need to get pre-approved by your broker. So, and everybody should have a name tag. Okay. Signature apparel, there's not a whole lot on here, but we do have 2 approved vendors. If you're wanting to get shirts or anything made with the signature staff. Okay, Shreg Forms. This is the second one that I always come to. So staff roster is my first one, and the forms is the next one that I use a lot. So one of the most requested is this one. It's the signatures W-9. So this is one, if you have a list, if you show somebody a rental and you're getting a co-op, they're going to ask for this form. It is broker signed and it's dated for 2020. So this is going to be the most updated one. So this is where you're going to find it. It is also on Agents of Signature Facebook page. You can go to files. It's there also. But this is the one that I get the most requests for. There's some other ones here: a for sale by owner, commission agreement, your direct deposit enrollment form. So if you change banks, or you just want to change it from checking to savings, savings to checking, whatever, this is your form here that you'll fill out and send along with a voided check or a bank verification, and you'll send that to your office manager and they'll get that updated for you. Okay, and then the biggie, the commission disbursement form is here, and it is fillable, I believe. Might not work on my computer. Whoops. But it is a fillable form. I'm just on a different computer, so it's not letting me. I can always do print and then do download. Okay. And Ashley is going to be teaching a class on how to fill this out. So if you have any questions on this, look for Ashley's class, because she'll really get into the nuts and bolts of this, because this form needs to go into every single transaction that you're getting paid for. If you're expecting money, this form has to be put in, whether it's a rental, new home, so this is a biggie form. So that's your direct deposit commission statement. And people get confused because it's direct deposit and they say, but I want an e-check. I understand. I call it the commission disbursement form because that's what it is. So, and Ashley has, you know, who gets the e-check and who gets direct deposit. So, and if you have any questions on, you know, if you're getting an e-check now, but you want it direct deposited, reach out to your office manager. And then there is a blank W-9 on here. All agents are required to fill this out every year. Even if nothing's changed, Signature does require that we have a new one signed for each calendar year. So if you haven't done that yet, go ahead and download it from here, fill it in, and get it to your office manager. But that's where you'll find the blank W-9 as opposed to the Signature Real Estate Group's W-9 that's been signed by Brandon. Okay, the home warranty waiver. So sometimes you'll get a buyer and they do not want the home warranty. This is where you can find the waiver form that is required. So it's either the waiver or the receipt, and this is where the waiver's at, here in forms. There is the coronavirus addendum is in here. It's been updated recently. And then the coronavirus notice is also in here. And then we have the confirmation regarding real estate relationship. This is only for new homes, okay? It's already built into forms that you would use if it's not a new home. But all of the new home files does require this form. This is a state required form. And we're finding a lot of new home sellers are no longer including this in their contract. So if it's not already in your contract, this is where you'll find it. And please note, the builder does have to sign it, date it, and time it. Okay, I'm getting a lot of them are coming in right now, and it's only buyer signed. But you do have to give it to that builder and just let them know it's not in their contract any longer, but it's still a state required document, so they do have to sign it. Okay. The broker and the agent information you will find in your contract. All of this information you'll find in the contract because they always include their side of the duties owed, and that's where you'll pull this from. So, okay, and then we come to some great information. A lot of times I'll get people that'll say, what do I need? What documents do I need if I'm representing the buyer? All of those document lists are here in the Shreg form file. So we've got buyer side, we've got listing side, we've got new construction, got rental documents. If you're on the tenant side, this is what's required. And if you're on the listing side, this is required plus the tenant side. So it'll be both. Commercial lease, commercial sale, and then the dual-sided document list also. So if you're doing both sides, this is the checklist that you're gonna need. And this is nice because with SkySlope, you can't get to this information until you put all of the information in. So it sometimes makes it a little difficult. So you can just come here to the Shreg forms on agent resources, and they're here. Then if we come all the way down, we even have an editable listing presentation. So you can download it, it's in Word format, and then you can personalize it for your information. So if you're needing a listing presentation, there's one already built for you.
Great.
All right, so that takes us through Shreg Forms. Again, this is the one I use second most after the roster. So let's see, webinars. So here we have a few webinars that have been uploaded in here, and it looks like it's the same ones that were on, where was that, Agents of Technology. So it's on both. So we've got the SkySlope webinar, a DigiSign webinar, and a Simplest webinar. I did try this one the other day, and it's not there just yet. So, but these are here for you to use anytime you need. So that's going to be on our webinars. When we come to Signature Strong, so a lot of people don't realize that Signature Real Estate Group does have a community page here, and it's this has what they do, why we do it, and how we do it. You can request a charitable donation. So say you work with a charity, say Ronald McDonald House, and they are needing something, you can fill out this form and fill out all of the information on what it is you're hoping for, and that gets forwarded on. Then we have the Spirit of Signature. So the Spirit of Signature Award is given to an agent, I believe quarterly. No, it's each month. I apologize. So you can come on here and nominate someone for why you feel they show that spirit of signature. So you should be making sure every month come on here and nominate somebody. It doesn't have to be from your office, just has to be someone within signature. Okay, so that's our Signature Strong. You also can donate, which I don't see that yet. Let's see. But you are able to donate. They can take it right out of your commissions, or you can write a check. It is a tax deduction because it is a charity. Okay, hashtag Signature Life. So this is one of the hashtags that we use, and if you use it on your socials, they'll a lot of times grab those pictures and drop them in here. This was a great day. I remember it well. I was still pretty new at the office. Darren and Zach lost bet. They got to wear wigs for a week. It was awesome. So here you can see they've got their Signature Life banner. So just some different pictures. So do make sure if you're posting on your socials to use hashtag Signature Life. And let's see, then we have the Referral Network. So Signature has started a referral network. So if you've ever referred somebody to another state, sometimes it gets difficult. You forget you sent it, and then maybe you never receive money. So this is a way that you can make sure that Signature will do all of the work, and you make sure that you get your 25% referral. So you just email right here. It's referrals with an S at signaturenv.com. Just send that in and it'll ask for, and I should have done that because now it's going to open something different. Sorry. But it'll ask you for all of the information, and then they will track it completely for you, make sure that that payment does actually come in and you do actually get paid for that referral. So, and that's where you'll come. And again, it's referrals with an S at signaturenv.com. So this is a great, and you see a lot of times on agents of signature, people are saying, hey, does anybody have an agent in, Texas and Houston? And then rather than relying on them keeping track with you, if you do it through Signature, they'll track it completely for you and you will get 25% commission. Okay. So let's see, where are we at? Welcome to Signature. This is a new page. So we'll be posting any new agents that are coming in. So if you're real social, you can click on here and email them and welcome them to Signature, introduce yourself. Or if you see them wandering around the office and you're like, oh, I saw their picture. Hey, Greg, hey, Janice, hey, Richard, how are you? And they're gonna be like, how do they know our names? But so this is where we're gonna start putting new agents so we can all start learning their faces and names. So if you're ever wanting to see who's new, you can come right here to welcome to Signature. And then the last one is the agent hire paperwork, and this is actually for admin because I'm not sure. I'm logged in, so I'm not sure if I have access and whether or not you guys would or not. That I'm not sure of.
It's just admin that have access to those docs.
Only admin, okay. So you won't have to worry about the agent hire tab. It's just gonna be all of the other tabs. So, like I said, tons of great information on agents of signature. You will find I will start referring people, if they ask for the W-9, I will attach it, but I always am going to refer you back to this page because it's a wealth of information. And again, make sure you bookmark it with your little star up here because it does have so much information. So anybody have any questions? Hi, Sophia, welcome. Cindy, did you have any other questions?
No, I think you've pretty much answered them. I've made note of a couple things I have to do since you brought them up, but no, it was great. I appreciate it, and I learned a lot from it.
Good. Yeah, this is such a great site to have everything, right there for you rather than going to the Facebook page and then, using the search on, okay, where do I find it on the Agents of Facebook page? Chances are it's going to be here on Agent Resources for signature.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, okay, well, if there's no other questions, I'm going to let y'all get on with your day, drum up some business.
Okay. Thank you very much, Kim. Appreciate it.
Got
Thank
it.
you,
Thanks.
Kim.
Thank you. You guys, everybody have a great afternoon.
You too. Thanks.
You too.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.